Ladies and gentlemen, it's actually a new year today. It's 2025. Happy New Year to you. If you're still enjoying the holiday, if you're still home, if you're still hanging out, it's fine. It's totally cool. But Happy New Year to everyone. And I'm glad that everyone managed to make it to the new year. Everyone watching this, if you're okay, if you're fine, and if you're blessed, that's really good to know that you've actually made it to the new year. So Happy New Year to you. And today we'll be discussing something very interesting, a very interesting topic, and it is the best business model to start in this new year, in this new month, in this new start 2025, which I 100% guarantee you, if you start this business model, I don't care where you are, and I don't care what you're doing, and I don't care what um business models you've heard of before. This business model is honestly one of the best opportunities that I've seen. You can successfully start and build a new business from it and actually make a very profitable business from it. And I've been able to see signs myself from this business model that are actually working and being implemented for me as well. And I hope it's also going to be shared to you as well. So, what is this business model? So, the business model I'm talking about, I'm pretty sure you've heard of it, but it's not really that popular as it should be. And this business model is the AI agency space, the artificial intelligence agency space. So, what is the artificial intelligence space or the AI agency space rather? So, over the past few months, I decided to begin my YouTube journey and also begin my AI journey. I'm pretty sure it's probably like 2, 3 months ago, 3, 4 months ago. I decided to launch my AI agency. I decided to start documenting my journey from zero all the way up to my goal, which is 10K per month, which I actually haven't yet hit yet, to be honest. But well, good and set on the right track on going to hit my goal and going to hit my 10K per month goal, which is actually very cool because I've actually been doing this business model for only a few months now, and it's been showing some great results and great signs, which is actually really good for a new AI, which is actually really good for a new space, and which is a space that I can recommend to you to start today 100%. So let me explain what an AI agency is. So an AI agency or an artificial intelligence agency, this is basically this is building a business that is able to this is building a business that is able to create AI driven solutions and services and be able to offer them to businesses for profit. So, what are these services? I'm pretty sure nowadays you've noticed an increase in the use of artificial intelligence, such as chatbots. You have ChatGPT now, and even on WhatsApp, you have Meta AI, which is um, dominating there, which is also another form of a chatbot that you can use. You have many other new artificial intelligence software tools being released. And the question you should have is, what's the best way you can make money from this, and what's the best way you can monetize this new space that has been created for you to dive into and for you to create new opportunities for yourself and make it more profitable for you yourself, obviously. So one of the major ways you can actually do this is by creating an artificial intelligence agency. So as an artificial intelligence agency, you're typically selling your services to businesses that need automations and that need um, simplicity in their businesses. For example, you have voice-based solutions. You can offer that to businesses that mainly, let's say, receive multiple inbound calls. Those businesses can use voice agents to handle those, can use voice agents to handle those inbound calls, and then those voice agents are going to cost them way less than they actually would if it was actually a human being that was there. So by you knowing how to build these solutions and knowing how to build these automations and then selling them to businesses and offering them to businesses, it becomes more valuable for them. It becomes more valuable for you as a person. And then you will see an increase in number in the demand for your services and for your expertise, and eventually you will see an increase in number in your bank account, to be honest. But this is a space that I wanted to talk about, and this is something that I wanted to um, make aware of, especially in the new year, because I've noticed a slight increase in the artificial intelligence space, but it's not really as vast as it should be. So this space is actually still really, really fresh, and it's still undiscovered. So many people are used to the old agency type models like the SMMA, the social media marketing. You have normal marketing agencies. You have all these other different agencies. So having something as new as an artificial intelligence AI agency is something new to the market. And then if you can jump on something that's still new and still fresh to the market, you will benefit more in the long run as it goes and as it um, evaluates itself into the market and as it increases in value and the demand of how many people actually need these services into their businesses. Because we all know that as the future is going, technology is advancing as well. So businesses will be looking for people that can implement these services into their business. And then this is where you come in. And if you have the skills, if you have the knowledge, if you have the proper team to guide you to building these automations and to sell them to businesses properly, trust me, do trust me. People are going to be looking for your services and people will want you to build your agency, or people will want you to build solutions for them with your agency. So that's what I'm talking about. So, anyways, for those of you who may not know me, my name is Mubanga Chanda and I'm located and I actually stay in the central part of Africa, which is Zambia to be specific, and the city of Lusaka, which is the capital city of Zambia. And me starting an agency, honestly, as an African and as someone who's trying to do something new and someone who's trying to make a living from this, to be honest, it's been very interesting and very rapid. It's been very interesting and very rapid to see how much response I've gotten, especially ever since I started documenting it on my YouTube. Because most of the people who inquired for my services came from YouTube, came from here. Surprisingly, even though the channel didn't even reach over 100 subscribers, I think it's at 112 now, or maybe 111. Way before that, I got a couple of people asking me about the services, about the AI agency services, and about can I do to or what services I can provide for them. And it's been very interesting providing the fact that I've been in this space for less than 6 months. And that's really crazy for me, and it gives me all the drive and all the motivation and all the hope that this is an industry that can really scale and grow vastly if you really put yourself into it and if you really focus into building an AI agency in 2025. That's honestly it's mind blowing. You're going to see wonders happen. And another thing is, if you're actually wondering um, on how you build these automations, and if you're thinking, oh, you have to learn how to code, or if you're thinking, oh no, you're going to have to spend months building, learning how to code and building all these agencies, you don't really need to do that. The best you right now, you have what are called no code platforms, and a lot of platforms actually nowadays are no code platforms. You can build almost free, or you can almost fully build a fully functional application with no code tools. Like honestly, I was surprised. But you can literally build these automations and these services using no code platforms. I'll give you an example of make.com. Make.com is a completely free platform that you can use to build automation. You can create any automation, you can prompt it with ChatGPT, you can add any external application to it, you can link every single aspect of social media presence that you have, you can add it in it. You can create these beautiful automations, and then you can sell them to businesses, and you can see the value that they will bring to you. And you can see the value that they'll bring to you despite them being free. You also have applications or softwares rather, such as VoiceFlow, which allow you to build voice-based agents for free. You can set up an account on VoiceFlow for free, start testing it out, know how to build know how to build these automations, know how they work, know how you can add in different things. But then at the end of the day, the whole point or the whole um, idea of you building these automations is to sell them to businesses. You have software such as VoiceFlow, which allow you to build free chatbots. You can go onto VoiceFlow, sign up, create an account, and then start building your own um, chatbot that you can test out and that you can actually even sell it to new businesses. That's actually very mind blowing to think about. You can actually do this, build all these automations, build all these services, chatbots, artificial intelligence, and be able to sell them to businesses in 2024. And trust me, there is going to be an increase in the demand of artificial intelligence to businesses. I'm literally telling you this. And you will see this happen immensely. And you will see a rapid increase in the AI agency space. You will see an increase in multiple people creating YouTube videos to start creating their personal brand. That's one of the main reasons I started as well, because I needed to find a new audience. I needed to find people, needed to find my um, clients, my specific clientele type, or I needed to find people that I know needed these services. And I knew I wasn't going to specifically find them locally. So I had to um, try something different with it, I had to try something different, which was documenting it on YouTube and creating YouTube videos. That's one of the ways in which I've gone about it. It may be different for you, may be different for anyone else, but nonetheless, the AI agency space is honestly the best space you can actually be in 2025. It's the best business model that you can um, that you can start in 2025. And this is coming from someone who's in Zambia, to be honest. And Zambia isn't really like most other countries. It's not like the US. It's not like the UK where you have um, constant power, you have constant network. What I mean by constant power is right now here in Zambia, we're having what's called load shedding. So this means power is never there for most of the time. No, power is never there for most of the time. For me, for my country, my location specifically, we have times where power isn't there maybe the whole day, and then you have the whole night where it's there, so you have to work during the night. So that's how I mainly build my automations, and I've successfully managed to build it, not fully though, not fully to what I would want it to be, and not fully to what I would want it to be, but still I've managed to build it despite not having power. But imagine you who's, I don't know where you might be watching this from. You might be watching this from the US, Dubai, wherever. You have an even greater advantage of taking this model very seriously,